Whether you're looking for a Chevy car, truck, or SUV, go see my friends at Apple Chevy in Tinley Park. With over 500 new and used vehicles in stock, they have what you're looking for and at the lowest price possible. Go to applechevy.com. All right, now here's the idea. I'll explain this to you. It's the Ro Khan Show with Anna DeBlantis, 720 WGN. Now, there was a story. I love this story. At the Lake County Fair up in Grays Lake. Have you been to either Lake County or maybe the?
I've been to the state
DuPage
fair
County?
many times. I've not been to Lake County Fair.
The county fairs tend to be. I'm not a big fan of the state fair.
Oh, you're
I'm
not?
just not a big fan of fairs. I don't. There's something about standing around eating something that's dripping on me.
Well, you smell animal stench.
Right. Well, there's a goat pooping in a cave in a little fenced-in area next to me.
See, I love the animal. I think it's so cool. As a city girl, I just love farm animals. I mean, it's just fun to see, and all the kids who are like proud of the animals they raised and the awards they get. And you ask them, you can go and ask them, and they can tell you all the stuff about their.
I think
goats.
that's the first time my kids ever saw animals, farm animals,
I think
at a
from-
county fair.
Growing up in Rogers Park.
Yeah,
I
where
think
else would
that's
they
true.
see them?
Yeah.
I used to be in 4-H, and so I competed in like public speaking and calligraphy and those
You
boring
were
things.
in 4-H?
Yeah, isn't that weird? Because city
Kind
people
of.
really didn't. But then I used to go down to the state fair and compete, and that's when I would talk
Compete
to
with
other,
what?
well,
Rabbits? What?
calligraphy, and public speaking.
Oh, calligraphy and public speaking. No animals?
No, I wasn't. I wanted to raise animals at my house. My parents wouldn't let me. We only had a dog. It was very boring, and a fish at one point, and I had mice. But,
I mean, come on, Ro, have you ever seen a pig race? It's awesome.
yeah,
Okay,
that
well, here's-
stuff's fun.
All right, so here's
and
the
some
deal.
of the food.
So let's bring this back around to what the problem is. Up in Lake County, there's some commissioners who want to do away with the banana derby. Now, what is the banana derby?
Yeah, I had never seen one.
The video, I saw this on the Tribune app today. And they've got a video of the banana derby. And basically what it is it's two capuchin monkeys that are riding two dogs around a very little ring. I don't know how many feet around it is. We're going to talk to the guy who does this, and he'll answer this in just a second. But they're running. They do like one lap, and then people go, is it Bobo or Coco or whatever the deal is? Who wins? And I'll tell you something right now. The dogs who are doing all the work. The capuchin monkeys are like, okay, whatever.
They're just balancing on the back of the dog.
Right.
Kind of with, yeah.
And they seem to be doing okay. They remind me of jockeys. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm in the horse racing industry. Jockeys also. There are some trips. They're like, all right, whatever, and they just, we're not going to win. I just want to stay on top of this thing, and that's how they ride the horse. It's just the capuchin monkey seems to. It doesn't really want to win the race. The dog does.
The dog does.
Oh my God, the dog! You can see it in these dogs. They're like, all right, look out, here I go.
So there's no intensity in the eyes of the monkeys. You just
No.
kind of see it with the dogs.
Yeah, dog is like dead on here. I mean, that. I think we're good there.
There must be some sort of treats that.
I don't know. We'll find
Complete
out.
the race.
So anyway, now these county commissioners up in Lake County, they're all upset about this. This is not right. This is not right. Capuchin monkey doesn't seem happy. How do you know if a capuchin monkey is happy? Right? I mean, what does one know about that? All right. Well, here's the guy who's behind this, Philip Dolce. And all right, first of all, how long have you been doing this, Philip?
I've been taking care of this group of monkeys for the last 12 years. This is our 8th season doing the Banana Derby.
How many monkeys you got over there?
3 monkeys, Bobo, Bert, and Gilligan. Smart, smarter, and smartest.
Gilligan is the smartest.
He's the boss. He's the CEO, so he probably is. He's in charge of the
Does he
monkeys.
do your books? Because that could end up poorly for you with the IRS. Now, all right, so of these 3, all 3 of them do this?
Actually, Gilligan doesn't care to ride. The other 2 ride.
Interesting.
He's more of an MC.
How do you know that Gilligan doesn't want to ride?
He's never made any effort to do it. The other 2 monkeys, you can't keep them off the dogs. He's never he never took to it. So.
That's interesting.
That is.
But he is booking all the action, though. I'll bet. Gilligan goes out, and if there were other monkeys that wanted to bet, Gilligan would be handling the monkey action. No
The
question.
bookie.
All right, now what about the dogs? Where are the dogs? How many dogs do you have?
I'm dog rich right now. We have 6 dogs, a couple retirees with us, a couple trainees, star of the show this year is Scooby Blue. He's a blue tick coonhound out of the Ohio Coonhound Rescue. He's a magnificent dog. Then I have Sasha. She's a Heinz 75. I adopted her from the Grundy County Animal Control down in Morris.
So these are all rescue dogs, right?
The dogs are rescues, great animals. They got more. Go get some more. They're down there, folks. They got a lot of dogs at these pounds.
So now these dogs. Now, how do you have to do to train them?
You have to make sure the dog and the monkey get along. Basically, the best way to do that is you have treat time when they're together. That's when everybody gets the treat. So every time you see the dog, you get your favorite little mango or a Rice Krispie treat. You're happy to see the dog. I have the monkeys help me feed the dogs, so the dogs like to see the monkey. Sasha and Bobo are such a team that Bobo grooms Sasha. They sleep together. They'll cuddle up real tight with her. Primates, we're primates also. We're attracted to dogs. The non-human primates are attracted to the dogs the same way we are. Dogs are great animals.
Yeah, they connect in a different way. I mean, a dog connects with humans. I guess in primates too. It's something in the eyes, I think, more than anything else. We can look into each other's souls and know what the other one is. Basically, what the other one's thinking.
And the monkey and the dog has that same relationship that I've seen.
Okay, so now the Capuchins are to get 3 of them, and these people are now. I think they're more concerned about either the physical stresses or the training. This race takes about 20 seconds.
I think it's about the what they call, if you look at the Change.org petition, it's that it's unnatural behavior, especially for a monkey. What they're saying that are sophisticated social, emotional animals. And I will say, I didn't realize this. There are several welfare organizations, animal welfare organizations, including we got the Lincoln Park Zoo, Chicago Zoological Society, curator of Lake Forest Wildlife Discovery Center, and the Humane Society, all saying that it's gone on too long.
Too long.
What do you think?
Too long, Philip. I'm not with them. I'm with you. But go ahead.
They're opposed to animals and entertainment. They don't think you should be entertained by animals. Well, that's against nature. Everybody, when they play Frisbee with their dog, they smile and enjoy it. When you pet the dog, you enjoy it. It's nonsense that their animals should not be in entertainment. Animals have been in entertainment. They're treated proper. There's no problem with it. The Humane Society is part of the petition. That's the Humane Society of the United States. That's a massive fundraising group. They raise $145 million a year and spend less than 1% of it on animals. It's big money versus the little guy. The Brookfield Zoo, Lincoln Park Zoo, they're afraid more people are interested in coming out to the Lake County Fair and seeing the Banana Derby than they're...
Well, you lost me there. I don't think that's true. But I do think that I do.
You don't think that's true?
No, I don't think that's true. But I do think this.
They could have a dolphin show. How come they could have a dolphin show at the Brookfield
Right.
Zoo?
That's a good point.
Well, I think what they're trying to move in the entire animal community, and I'm not saying I disagree with what you're doing, but they're trying to make more of a celebration of their natural instincts rather than dolphins doing tricks and jumping through hoops and doing things that are not necessarily native to what they would do in a natural environment. So I think, and we've seen this movement. It's taken shape. We've seen the elephants eliminated from the circus. The film Blackfish looked at the killer whales. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong, but that movement is very alive.
Have you seen the video? It's adorable.
They do look kind of cute.
Yeah, it's the movement. You're exactly right. They think that animals shouldn't be in entertainment at all, and then instead of just saying that, sometimes they try to vilify the animal people. But you're correct. That's the movement. I hope it doesn't take over, because what I see being out there in the field at the fairs is these families love the Banana Derby. The moms, the dads, the kids, they come back year after year to see the Banana Derby. Why is that? Because it is fun. It is interesting. It's a great thing.
How often do they run the Banana Derby? Do you run it in a day?
We're going to be at the Lake County Fair, and they're also going to be at the DuPage County Fair in Wheaton. And we typically do 3 races a day, 3 20-minute shows a day. Mm-hmm.
And the race is a couple seconds. I mean, the race it's not particularly taxing. My dog runs around my bedroom more times in an hour in like 5 minutes than I think any of these dogs are running.
Right. Nobody says the dogs are overworked. Nobody says the monkeys are overworked. They're just opposed. They don't like that it's used for amusement or entertainment.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't. It's hard to tell if a capuchin monkey's happy, but I'm telling you, the dogs look thrilled. Dogs were into it, man.
This monkey has friends all across the nation. They'll vouch for him. These monkeys, the people like them. They like people. Monkeys are attracted to people. they're afraid that if people come out and see them at the Banana Derby, they're going to want to go out and buy them.
Well, that's an issue, though, because a monkey is, you think a puppy's a lot of work. A monkey is, you got to know what you're doing with a monkey.
Well, of course, but they have not imported monkeys for the pet trade since the 1970s. 2013, the Illinois legislature outlawed primates private ownership in the state of Illinois, so it's a non-issue. It's a non-issue.
Yeah, good.
The animal rights issue, they prohibit the private person from doing that. So
they're running. I'm watching TV right now in the studio. We've got the news channels up, and someone's running this. You're getting all kinds of press today. They're running
it's
this,
everywhere.
I like the fact that on the inside rail of this. And again, how long is this track? This track is like 25 yards around, maybe 10 yards around.
It's the largest monkey race course in North America.
But what is it? What I mean, it would take me about 14 seconds to walk around that circle. It's like nothing.
But what's so neat about it is everybody does get up close that way, and the people really like to see it.
Yeah, it's not like you're running on a horse track or something. This is like it's a cute little thing. And what I like on the inside rail, the capuchin monkey. Now this is I do not suggest this for jockeys on horses, but the capuchin monkey will put out its left hand, and it will just kind of guide itself along the rail with its left hand because it's going around, and it's like, all right, I got it. Trying to pull the dog. Come on.
Are they steering the dogs in any way, Philip? Are they, the monkeys have any control at all?
They do. They'll actually put their monkey hands on the dog's ears to direct them one way or another. They work in tandem.
Do they know what they're doing? I mean, do they know if they're winning or losing, or they don't care? Is it all an exhibition?
It's an exhibition. I don't think they care if they win or lose. I think they get
they get the same either way.
Pay them either way. They get treats either way. Get treats either way. I enjoy it. I love my dogs and my monkeys like everybody else does who has them. I take care of them. I don't do anything to harm them. I make a living from them. They come first in our family. I'm lucky to do what I'm doing. It's a great thing. Everywhere I go, people laugh and smile. It's upbeat, and I'd sure hate to have a couple sourpusses try to ruin that for myself. And
these monkeys and dogs live in your house with you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's got to be you walk into someone's house, and you don't want to act like housetosis. You just don't want to react to what's going on in the house. It's like, oh yeah, no, that's great. I don't know, monkeys and dogs. It's gonna dogs. You can always tell when a dog's in the house or a cat.
You can. I like it though. But
6 dogs.
But monkeys, do they go to the litter box, or what do you do about that whole scenario?
Well, I got a couple of them trained to actually go on the toilet. I haven't completed them flushing it though, but they go on the toilet actually, but they won't flush.
Kind of like my 3-year-old. It's perfect, exactly. She's not there yet either.
They're like, yeah, whatever. All right.
In addition to the races, after the race, we let the kids meet the monkey. It's old-fashioned organ grinding type where the kids give the monkey $1. He actually takes the dollar bill out of their hand, puts it in the bucket, brings them a souvenir postcard, and shakes their hand. It's a way they can have limited contact with some experience.
I love it. All right,
you ever
Philip.
touched a monkey? Roy, you ever touched a monkey?
That's such a personal question, Phil. But
you may not touch my
monkey. But you know what?
monkey.
I will answer that question for you. I've often touched a monkey, yes. I've actually touched a number of monkeys over the years.
Touched them? It sounds even weirder when you reply like that.
Yeah, so that's what I mean, yeah.
From back when,
Yeah, no, I have. I have been around capuchins. They're great. I've been around even baby chimps. But you got to be very careful. Obviously, you got to be just real careful of other primates because you just never know, and some of them are not as well trained as others. I think is the
right. And that's why they don't make good pets.
And chimps are not other than. I mean, I've been around movie chimps that are trained, but they get to a certain age, you got to retire them out because
juveniles.
These are the movie chimps are all young ones. Bonobos can go a little older, but the chimpanzees are different.
These monkeys we have, Gilligan is 16, Bobo is 15, and Bert is 20.
How long do they live?
In captivity, in the wild, they live 25 years. In captivity, they live 45.
Gee.
Record 52 years. I don't know if you remember the little monkey in the old Shirley Temple movie. There was an organ grinder monkey. He lived to be 52 years old.
Oh, my gosh. That's a commitment you're making.
See, in show business, you'll live longer in show business because of all the cosmetic surgery.
If you can avoid the drugs and all the other vices.
Philip, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
If I ever come out to the DuPage Fair and the Lake County Fair.
Yeah, it's all right. But if you ever want to come down here and run the monkeys around the Pioneer Court, I'll get you a license. We'll try to do that. I'm all for it. I love the idea of this.
You've interviewed monkeys before, right? Or
Yeah. Well, I've certainly interviewed. I've been accused of being a monkey many a times.
we all are. We
Yeah.
all are. We got our best and worst traits from them.
That's
Yeah.
true. All right, Philip. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Philip.
Great show. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck with the banana derby. I'm all for it.
I didn't know what a banana derby was.
Now you
I
know.
feel so much more informed.